Hello everybody and welcome to Picked for April. And isn't this different, being able to enjoy the garden with the sunshine and the much warmer days, although still that little bit of nip in the air, making it a bit chilly, and it's quite breezy here today as well. But I've got my cup of tea, surrounded by my limited flowers that I've got in the garden at the moment, but I can hear the bees buzzing behind me as well, and that always makes me do a little happy dance. I won't show you that on camera. So welcome everybody, all of you lovely members that are in my Picked Flower Club online, and I hope that you're really enjoying the start of April too. It's where those longer days are happening, everything is bursting into life. The trees and hedgerows are starting to green up with the most luscious lime green of foliages, and of course we're moving from the excitement of those wintry spring flowers into an abundance really of colour and blossoms in the garden, all ready for us to do some flower arranging with. So what's happening this month? April is all about the vertical cage arrangement this month, and we're going to be using some of those beautiful spring twigs, and one of the flowers that will definitely be in the garden is the tulips. So we'll be working with those to create our arrangement. We'll be looking at space and how are we going to manage those tulips to get the most out of them, along with creating a little bit of a garden using whatever else you can find in your garden at the moment. As usual, I'll be talking through the mechanics with you, the types of flowers and the foliages, and we'll be making it as normal with sustainable mechanics to go through all of that with you as well. So what else is included this month? Well, we've got On the Plot, of course, and I know that some of you have missed that over the winter months, so I've opted to put that back in as a video on Mondays. So every Monday morning you'll see an update from the greenhouse or On the Plot. Got some of our RAF aeroplanes flying overhead, practicing up in the skies whilst they're nice and clear. Being situated next to several RAF bases, we do get a lot of planes, and it's quite a delight to watch them in the skies, especially when the red arrows come flying over. But anyway, back to the flowers, what else is happening? So we've got the On the Plot, which is all about sort of the cut flower patch at the moment and how to increase flowers and foliage into our garden designs. So that will be a key focus each month going forward. We've got our masterclass, which is always the second Thursday of the month on Zoom at 7 p.m. So it's on the 11th, Thursday the 11th at 7 p.m. And then we've got our 10-minute challenge. So we're going to base that around an Easter theme using some eggshells. So get collecting those eggshells. I think we'll wait for the plane just to fly over. And then that's just a fun way really of emphasising some of the techniques that we're using and some of the design principles that I talk about as well. We've got the technical video this month, which is on bow making, different types of bows. So that will come in week 3 into your membership area. So do log into the area, and if you're not sure, then of course just pop me a message in the group and I'll send you the link directly through to yourself so that you can get your access into your area. And we've got our live Q&A, which is going to be all about flower care and conditioning of our flowers. So flowers that we're cutting from the garden and how we're going to take care of them to make sure that we do get that long-lasting flower to enjoy in our homes. And of course there'll be lots of weekly inspirational posts and quick tips and various quotes, etc., for you to enjoy throughout the month. So basically I can't wait for April now to get started and to see what creations you create across the month. Be sure to share any designs that you create, even if it's just a few flower stems that you've picked and put into a vase. Be sure to share what's happening in your garden, what's flowering, so that it inspires others as to what perhaps they can put into their garden borders at this time of year to enjoy. And of course, we'll just enjoy those seasonal flowers and arranging them with me in the masterclass with Tina, the Garden Florist. And I look forward to seeing you soon.